Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Thursday, June 4th. So what's going on from forexfactory.com calendar? We can see that at 5:30 this morning, we had the Challenger job cuts year over year, which were 3.4%, which was, there's no expectation, but the previous one was 20. So this is definitely a better situation. At 30, we have unemployment claims, which were 25,000 versus 214 expected. That's well within the range of error there. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just okay. FOMC member Barkin speaks. Revised on-farm productivity quarter on quarter was 0.3%. Expected was 0.5. Productivity being less than expected. Not as good, but still a positive number. Revised unit labor costs were 1.8 versus an expectation of 2.4. That's actually good because that means labor costs were less than expected, even though they were positive. At 10 a.m., we have Treasury Secretary Bassett speaking, and also at 10, FOMC member Bowman speaking. At 10:30, we have natural gas storage. 11:40, we have FOMC member Daly speaking. 1 p.m., FOMC member Schmidt speaks. At 10 p.m., FOMC member Daly speaking. And then at 3 p.m., we have President Trump speaking as well. So a lot of talking heads speaking today. They can impact the market, so you need to be aware. Taking a look at the charts. The daily chart here, we can see yesterday was an ugly down day. We're currently gapping down right around support. We are still above the moving averages of 20, the 50, the 100, the 200. And volume was yesterday was just barely below average on such a big down bar. And what's interesting about this down bar is it encapsulates the last 3 days worth of range. So big day, you'd expect big volume, not so much. Again, volume is the big nasty thing that keeps telling us that this move has not been confirmed by excessive volume by any stretch of the imagination. That's the one thing that keeps you going, what is going on? No volume. Big air gap here, all the way back down to this level of support. Market sometimes gets ahead of itself and it has to create a little whoop back down to support and create the backfill or the chart structure that we want to see being built as we move along. That's not the case. We've been moving up, and that's why we've got a little air pocket here. Looking at the inventory from yesterday was negative on negative price action. That's correlated. That means the market's working the way it should. So moving on. Looking at the overnight action, you can see here there's 33 points. That's well within what I would consider the new average. Historical average is 22.25. We're still above that, right around average for the last month and a half. Where do we have support resistance? We've got resistance on the top side, 75.66, 75.70, 75.75, 75.86. Of course, the whole number at 2,600 and 76.08. Where do we have resistance on the bottom side? 25.24, 75.11, 75.06. Of course, 7,500, the whole number. Don't have a line there, but we all know those whole numbers are important. 24.85, 24.75, 74.71 is your support and resistance numbers for today. Stock Trader's Almanac suggests that the market will be up 61.9% of the time today. So we'll have to just wait and see if that pans out. What is the probability that the market will be up today? 61.9. So there you have it. Hope you have a great day. Happy trading, and we'll see you tomorrow. Remember to subscribe and like. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, one-on-one